Good morning, how are you today? It is January 2nd and I'm just getting started with my day and I wanna check in with you guys and let you know what I have going on in this video. So this is gonna be a 2 or 3 day video where I'm gonna be market prepping, and then I have a market tomorrow morning. It is in Dunedin, which I've never done a market there before, but I'm excited about it. I have a few things that I purchased recently that I wanna show you. I have some patterns I've been trying out that I wanna show you, and I think for inventory purposes, I'm going to show you my table tomorrow with all my plushies out on the table. I think that would be a much better way to do it than pulling all that stuff out of the bins, because yesterday I spent about 2 or 3 hours tagging everything, getting everything into square, and I don't want to pull it back out again. But I want to talk to you guys about safety eyes I've been designing. Prepare yourself. They're really, really cute. So I bought this confetti, I think it's called confetti, at Michael's. They are rainbows. And I wanted to use these to make safety eyes. I also bought this one. It's like pink, green, and orange glitter. And it's that thicker glitter, but wait until you see the rainbow eyes. Oh my gosh. And this is me just like experimenting with different things. Hopefully you guys can see this. Can't tell if that's clear because I don't have my glasses on. The rainbows are so cool. I'll show you the other one. I think they are awesome. And then I just put a little layer of blue paint on the back. I might do a second layer of blue paint just to give it a little bit of a better background, but look at this one. This one's really pretty. Hopefully you guys can see that. Can you see that? So these turned out really pretty also. I did a pink paint for the back, and I might add a second layer. And I'm sick. I caught my daughter's cold. Out of all the viruses there was in my house this week, my son had strep, my other son had full-blown flu, and then Kaylin had a head cold. I caught the head cold. It's my first time being sick this year, so. Anyway, these are the noses. They come in a bunch of different sizes in the container. I will link it down below. And there's no backs. You just hot glue them inside your project. But I think they're so cute. They add just an extra little touch of whimsy to your projects. I'm hoping to make 2 more of these, because when you set something on your table at a market, it looks better if there's like 2 or 3 rather than one-offs everywhere. Okay, the other thing I purchased on Amazon was this stretchy string or whatever, stretchy string. And I usually use pins. I usually use pins on my plushies. They look like this. And although I like those, you can buy like 5,000 for like $6. The reason why I like those is because they're easy, but the reason why I don't like them, they snag your plushies. They are dangerous to children, so I always have to take them off. And they also tear these cards. So 3 good reasons not to use these. The stretchy string is awesome. Let me show you what it looks like on the plushie. So I just have my price tag right here, and then I just tie it around an arm, an ear, a leg. You can tie it wherever you want, and it's really inconspicuous. I just love it, and it's super easy to take it off. It's very elastic, so I just grab it. I can pull it off her arm if I want to reuse my tags. So I really like that string. I think it's gonna last a long time. And of course, I will link it down below if you guys are interested in getting some for yourself. The other thing that I purchased recently, I've been wanting to buy these for a long time. I've actually already purchased them in different forms, but leather labeling tags. Let me fold it. So this is what it looks like. It's leather, and you choose the font, and you choose like the color of leather, and then you can choose like a little image if you want to. I chose a ball of yarn, and there are 2 on the tag. It also comes with little brads, and I'll show it to you on the plushie, but you basically just put it through and then snap it, and okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like on the plushie. So you can see the little brass brad, and it's just a way for you to brand your items. I think they would look, of course, great on hats, like crocheted hats, but I'm probably just gonna put them on loveys because I feel like loveys are larger I'm not gonna put these on every single plushie that I make, of course, but I wanted to try it out and I think it looks really cute. I think that's a good place to put it. I was thinking about where stuffed animals have tags, like when you go into a store, and they're usually in the back or they're usually in an inconspicuous space, but you can still see the brand. So I put it on this Della Levy and I think it looks really, really nice. Okay, and then I was very excited because I belong to Crochet Grove's Patreon. And if you're a tier 2 member, you got her snake pattern yesterday. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I waited. I kept clicking on Patreon, like, when is she gonna release it? When is she gonna release it? And I finally got it. The bad thing is that I ran out of yarn. So this uses quite a lot of yarn. And I was so curious to see how she gets this to curl. I'm not gonna tell you, you have to go out and buy the pattern, but she does have a method for getting this to curl, and it actually like wraps around your arm if you wanted to. Like, how cool is that? I used my princess eyes on the snake, and I think they are perfect. These are 20 millimeter. So this is what happened. I ran out of yarn. I have an idea. My idea is to sadly unwind it, frog it, up to about here, start again, and do stripes because I run out of yarn. And I'm hoping if I do, I'm gonna do these stripes bigger because I actually have 2 balls. I know I have another ball of this yarn. I turned my yarn closet upside down last night looking for it. I couldn't find it anywhere. But I'm gonna do stripes with this, but I'm gonna make these stripes much bigger than the purple since I know exactly how much yarn I have. So I'm gonna finish this guy today, and then I wanted to continue making another snake. So I started this adorable little guy, and he has 18 millimeter eyes. And these are just like purple glitter eyes that I painted a while ago. But I think I did something wrong because look at his body. It's not curling. It's not curling at all. So I'm gonna have to frog him back to his neck and start again. But this yarn, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a velvet yarn. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And I think it looks so gorgeous in the snake. They're like these beautiful jewel tones. So that's what I'm gonna work on today. I'm gonna finish these 2 snakes. It takes a while, I'll be honest with you. There's like 43 rows of this snake, and that's not even like the end. That's just the part that's like the curling body, and then we'll start decreases. But I love the shape of the head. I just am in love with this snake. I've never wanted to make snakes, but when I saw this pattern and how it curls around your arm, I knew I would be making snakes. So I think it's the year of the snake. So yeah, go out and make yourself some snakes. I believe today, this pattern, January 2nd, I believe this pattern is out in her Etsy shop or wherever she sells stuff. So yeah, go look on Etsy, go look for Crochet Grove, and you can get this snake pattern for yourself. So today, since I'm not feeling very good, I'm just going to be finishing up these snakes. I also want to finish the hair on this little girl. I've been waiting around, procrastinating on getting this done. So I will finish her hair and her face so I can take her to the market tomorrow. I would like to make a couple more snowmen. And then besides that, I'm pretty much ready to go to the market tomorrow. I went through and made sure like all my stuff was charged this morning. And then I'm just gonna I need to be like chilling out today because I'm not feeling that great. And you know, I know today's not the worst day. It's like today's just the day that I realize I have a cold. Then like the worst day is probably gonna be like tomorrow or the next day. So wish me luck. I'll check in with you guys and let you know how I'm doing on all of these market prep projects. I'm done with my snake. Look how it wraps around my arm. Like I'm not holding it. Look at his face. Oh my gosh, I love this snake. I did have to frog it twice. You have to be very paying attention when you are making your snake. If you decide to make one, like you have to pay attention. You have to use, even though you're repeating the same row, you have to use a stitch marker, which I wasn't. So I love the way he turned out. I want to make another one, but I have other things I need to work on. I want to finish that doll and maybe make a couple snowmen, and then maybe I'll make another snake later, but I just love him. I don't want to sell him. I want to keep him. He's so cute. Morning, guys. It is Friday morning and market just started, but I'm gonna give you a quick little overview. I'm in a town called Dunedin. It's a very small, quiet town. This is basically a farmer's market and I've never been here before, so we'll see how it goes. I may not sell anything, but it's still fun to hang out here. The weather's really nice, like 55 degrees, and my husband came with me. I'll give you a quick little overview of the table. 9 o'clock and the market just started. I'm going to make some rubber ducks while I'm waiting for everything to get started. I brought this yarn. This is a gumdrop yarn. And I thought I could make some rubber ducks because I don't have any. Wish me luck. I forgot to show you guys. I made these yesterday. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're little snowmen, and I'll link the pattern down below, but I made them with skinny chenille. They are so cute. Look how adorable they are. They have the little arms embroidered on the sides. This is the other one. So cute. So it's 10 o'clock. The market's been going on for an hour. I haven't sold anything. And I just realized that I'm like on the outside of the market. Like there's an inner pavilion and I'm on the outside of that. So no one's walking over here. Anyway, I made a rubber duck gumdrop yarn. Market's almost over. We have about 20 more minutes. I sold one of my hermit crabs. I sold a Grinch. I sold the teddy bear with no eyes, but I added eyes because she wanted them. I didn't sell any of these. I did not sell the dinosaurs. My snake is still here. All the big things are still here. Reindeer are still here. I'm surprised these didn't sell. These are so cute. Look at this sitting bee. It's so cute. I sold 2 of the ducks with hats. I sold 1 of the sea creatures. Frogs are still here. I sold 3 turtles. And I sold 2 birds from up there. Hey guys, it's been a few days since my market. It is Monday, January 6th. And I am just getting over being sick. Today's actually day 5 of the virus. I caught a head cold from my daughter, and you can probably tell from my face that I'm still not 100%, but I wanted to go ahead and show you what I've been working on before too many days pass by. Also, I want to do a little bit of a market recap. So before I get into the market, I want to show you what I've been working on, and I may have shown you a few of these before, but I'm gonna go ahead and show them to you again. So I had made these sitting bees. This pattern is by Magic Filament. I really, really like the shape of this bee. I like the placement of the wings. This is how I was originally making the wings, and then I started to figure out that if I just made 6 single crochets in a magic ring and then increased all the way around, I could get these like perfect sturdy circles, and I just now sew those on, and I think it looks a little bit better. I'm using all hand painted eyes on these because I just think it gives them a lot more character than solid black eyes. But look how cute. This is the last one that I made. And then I also made this one. This one has really pretty eyes. I think these are the princess eyes. I'm getting ready to put those on to Etsy, and I just think they're so cute. These are gonna be so adorable for spring and so easy and fast to make. I think they would be great in every color. I just love them. And I'm really surprised they didn't sell at my market because I thought they would. I think I showed you guys these snowmen. So this pattern, I will link it down below. I don't have it up right now on my screen, but this is actually a larger snowman pattern, but I used skinny chenille and I also used Naughty Ball yarn for this one. I just think they are so cute. I love the embroidered arms on the side. I mean, who doesn't want these on their kitchen counter or in their living room as decor for winter? So super adorable. Also surprised that these didn't sell. I had these marked at $10, and then I also had the bees marked at $15. So neither one of these sold. The other thing that I was working on at the market was ducks. So I decided I was gonna make rubber ducks at the market as my project. I didn't do the noses or the eyes at the market, I just did the bodies. I wanted to see how many of these ducks I could make using one gumdrop skein. And this is in the colorway Tulip. And I made quite a bit. So I made this guy, and I love how they all turned out a little bit different. This guy has pink on the bottom. This one has a little bit of magenta on his head, so that's 3. This guy's pink on the bottom, that's 5. Completely pink, 6. And I think this is the last one, 7. So I was able to make 7 ducks with one skein. I feel like maybe I was able to make 8. No, I guess it was 7. I was able to make 7 ducks. I charge $8 for these ducks. So that's pretty good, $56 for one skein of gumdrop yarn. I had like the tiniest little bit of yarn. Okay, the duck pattern is by the Fox Den Mom. Next thing I've been working on is my current obsession, which is Crochet Grove's doll pattern. So I think I've shown you a few of these, but while I was sick, I was cranking out more of them. So I'll probably show them to you in maybe not the order that I made them, and maybe I've already shown these to you before, and I apologize for that. So this girl has chocolate brown skin, and she has light brown hair, and the modification for her is ponytails. So I was thinking about putting like, you know, ribbon around her hair to look like ponytails, but this is the ponytail modification. She has sparkle yarn for her boots, striped leggings, and then I gave her a striped dress. So I think she turned out really cute. Okay, the next one that I made has like a medium brown skin, and she has the modification of the bob hairstyle. I just love it. It like cuts across here, so adorable. She has on white leggings, black boots, and a purple two-toned striped dress. And she's also very cute. And then her hat is like this bluish gray. And this is the beanie. The beanie is part of the pattern. Okay, I made another one that also has a beanie. This little girl has on a peach beanie. See, they come off. And then she has the long curls for her hair. So you can see all of the patterns have a similar cap, but then different hair. And the hair is like super easy to do. I love her dress. I think hers is probably my favorite. So she has brown and white striped leggings, chocolate brown boots, and then she has, and her vest even comes off. And she has a three colors in her dress. And then I decided to give her a peach accented vest. Look how cute her vest is. So I'm just gonna put that on her. And then she has a peach beanie. So what I love about doing these dolls is that you can just mix and match the colors. You can make it whatever you want. I like to use accent colors that you wouldn't expect because they're dolls. And then I'm gonna put her little cap back on, and I just think she would be so much fun for a child to play with. I'm not just gonna say girls, because honestly, my son loved playing with dolls when he was a kid. Like, how cute is she? She is so adorable. So cute together. Okay, so the next one that I made has the modification of braids. So let's take her cap off. And I went a little color crazy with her. She has pom-pom yarn and black striped leggings. And this is Nutty Ball yarn, boots. And then her dress is Premier Parfait, yellow and blue. I decided to go mostly solid because she has so many other things going on. And then she has the same cap on her head. And what you do after you make it is you just kind of pull it down tight if it feels a little too big, but hers fits perfectly. And then she has these long braids, which I just adore. And so for her beanie, in the pattern, it has something called a reverse single crochet stitch, also called the crab stitch. So I did the crab stitch all the way around here, and then I wanted the cap to kind of like scoop around her head a little bit. So then I just did single crochets, a few rows of single crochets around, and then it fits kind of like a bolero, I think you say, bolero. I just think she's adorable. She looks like a little French doll or like a little Spanish doll. I just think she's so cute. Okay, the next one that I made, also color crazy. She has pom-pom black yarn, white striped leggings, brown boots, and then her dress is medium blue and green stripes. I used the pom-pom yarn to make her vest. And then I love her hairstyle. She has the same as the bob, except you add the little curls at the very bottom, and I think it's adorable. So yeah, all of these dolls, you can make them all a little bit different. They remind me of American Girl dolls. I'm obsessed with making them. I'm obsessed with making them. I just love making them, and they're so cozy to hold. Okay, I'll show you the one that I'm working on right now. This is what it looks like when you're mid-body. This little girl has black boots, and then I decided to do a light brown and green body. And then I think for her, I'm gonna give her mostly a green dress, but I'm gonna line it with this really pretty plum color. This is Premier Parfait. I think it's called plum. Yeah, it's called plum. And I'm gonna do one stripe along the base of her dress and then maybe like one stripe here on the top. And I think it's gonna be really cute. It's gonna have less color than some of the other ones, but it's gonna be really pretty. So yeah, you can just go on and on with these. And I definitely need to have a doll that has blonde hair because all of my dolls have brown hair so far. Anyway, let's get into the market. So the market that I went to was in a town called Dunedin. And it was a very nice market. It was a beautiful day, beautiful weather. It was kind of shaped like a square courtyard with these like really pretty brick walkways. And then all of the tents were set up all over these brick walkways. So you would go into the market walking on those brick walkways, and then people would like meander through the market and then go back to their cars. So if you have been at the market for a while and you're like an established vendor, then you are on the inside. If you're new to the market, which was me, then they placed us on the outside of the market. Hold on. Okay, excuse my poor drawing skills. So let's just pretend that this is the park where the market was. These are all the brick walkways. These are all the vendors that are all facing the center. These are picnic tables because most of the vendors were food vendors. Do you see these two people over here? This one was me. I was facing the street. So I was facing away from the courtyard. So the only way somebody would even notice I'm there is if they leave the market and walked all the way around. Otherwise, there was a parking lot over here and there was a parking lot over here. So it was like a party was going on, but I wasn't invited. But it was okay. Like it ended up being okay, even though I was on the outside. So I was supposed to go next Friday. I'm not going. The other issue that I had was that my tent or the ground was so slanted that my table was like this. So everything was rolling off. I couldn't have anything sitting on the table. Everything had to be in a container, and even those things were rolling out. It was so slanted. If I would have had 2 or 3 bricks, I could have put 2 or 3 bricks under the front of each table leg, and maybe my table would be in a better position. But since I didn't expect that, I didn't bring any sort of risers to make my table flat. So position at the market plus the slanting, I decided I'm not doing this market again. However, I did okay. I sold $300 worth of products. It was a beautiful day. Like, my husband and I were just hanging out, enjoying the weather. We went around to the food vendors a little bit and got some food. Overall, that part was okay. Like, the weather was great. So I'll go over what I sold. Okay, so I told you I had about $300 in sales. I sold three small levies. I sold the bear, the deer, and I think the reindeer. And then I also sold 2 large flocker birds, 3 of the 4 turtles that I brought, 2 of the 3 chicks with hats, 1 small crab, 2 small loaf cats, and 1 candy corn bee, and 1 tiny bee, and then 1 more small velvet cat, and 3 chickens. I sold all 3 chickens. I don't know if I said that. So that's what I sold. It wasn't like the best day, but I know, I sold something else. I had marked my giant turtle down to $40 because I have literally had this turtle for almost a year, and it's time for him to go. Like, eventually the yarn starts fading and you just want stuff to go. So I marked him down to $40 just to cover the cost of the yarn and the filling or the stuffing. And a lady came up and she was like, "How much is this turtle?" And I said, I just marked him down to $40 from $150. And she was so excited. Her husband picked it up and like walked off with it under his arm. So I was really happy to sell that. And yeah, that's pretty much how my day went. It was a fun experience. I didn't make a whole lot of money, but I did get some inventory sold. And I don't know when I'm gonna do another market. I don't have any that I'm signed up for right now. I'm just gonna keep making things that I wanna make. I'm gonna probably get a lot of these items listed on Etsy, specifically the bees and all of these dolls that I've been making. So I'm gonna be working on that. Also, I have 2 different safety eyes that I just made, the rainbow ones and the sparkly ones, that I want to also get on Etsy. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm sorry that my results are not more exciting or fun, but that's how it went. So I hope you guys are having a great new year and that you are having a lot of fun with your own crochet projects at home. My next video will be a crochet with me for the week, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.